Did you get a hold of them?
No, I called again.
Welcome, everyone. Um, Welcome. I am Will, K-Mac Vintage, joined here by Sloopy, aka Sleepy today. I guess he's a bit sleepy and tired. And also Retro Mac UK, which is Martin coming to us from actually across the pond. So anyway, one of my afternoon streams again today. Just wanna hang out and do some work and hang out with some amazing cool people. And we can chat about things and that and see what's going on. Um, One of the things I did last night, let me point the right finger. If you see right there on the table, that's my Lisa machine. I finally put it back together. It was in a million pieces all over the place. So I have put it back together, but the keyboard is giving me a lot of trouble. So I luckily have a package that came from actually Italy. That is the actually foam keypads, which is I these little suckers here that have to go into the keyboard. So I'm going to be doing that on actually stream. Sleepy. I don't know what you're working on, or you're just here to chat and hang out. So give you the mic.
Oh, I'm tired. It's almost my nap time, but I've been soldering boards up for that I'll continue to do for a little bit at least because I need to get them done. But probably won't be doing that too long because my vision's getting all fuzzy from being tired.
Uh huh.
So
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it can be a long thing, and I mean, me being diabetic sometimes a lot. If I eat too much sugar, my actually vision gets a bit blurry, and then I have to chill out and relax my eyes.
yeah, I belong to that club also.
Yeah, well, I'm in the same thing. So I mean, it sucks, man. I gotta watch every little bit of sugar that I take and all this and that. So anyway,
Hmm.
and Martin, you over there, you're not doing laundry today, so that's a good thing.
No. So I'm just waiting for some food to turn up because I need to feed the children. So
Okay.
I'll be turning up shortly. But I do have a Mac Pro that I'm going to bring downstairs, and I'm going to turn it into a NAS. I've got about 8 terabytes of storage in it. So there's some software called TrueNAS Core. So I'm going to convert it over and just run it as a NAS system. So I will be doing that at
Oh,
some point.
okay. All right. Well, I see. We all have our little things to work on, and actually so forth. So, but anyway, before let me switch my camera so you can see. I already have here taken apart the lovely Lisa keyboard. If I flip this over, you can see it is a Lisa keyboard. Um, I already opened up the case and all that for me to take a look at it. I mean, here's one of the plastic pieces, and you can see it's a lot different, and it's got the bigger connection that actually Lisa uses. This is like an actually amplifier guitar type plug connection. Kind of weird. I don't know why Apple went with that. So
Just going to say hello to Bit and Goldilocks in the chat.
okay, hello there.
You got one
Sorry
now?
for the late start. We're having a little bit of little bit of actually discussion there. So everything is good. Now hold on. So, but anyway, yeah, we're having a little chat about an
There.
issue that I feel that we anyway. Um, it is what it is, and we need to continue having some chats on things like that. But anyway, so if y'all don't mind, I'm going to make myself big here because I want people to see what this Lisa keyboard is. It's not every day someone gets to see this. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself big here. I already took out all the screws. There were 5 screws here from the other side that I take out, and then a bunch of small ones that were holding this together. Now, when I flip this over, we get this. Okay. So now how this works is that you see, yeah, each one of these things is now worn out. Each one was a foam pad, and the foam pad originally looked like this. You see? If this foam, I mean, I can actually squish it down. See, but one side has like an actually foil on it, aluminum foil type thing. The other side is just a backing. And when this sits on the pad and it pushes down, it makes the contact that is needed
Yeah,
for the
Texas Select sells
for
those.
the, okay. So that's how these work. But you can see on this how all these are totally worn out. I mean, there's just nothing left. Absolutely nothing left in these. I gotta go take all these out and then clean this up and put in the new ones and see how this is gonna work. I mean, this is my first time working on the IIsi keyboard, so I really can't tell you. I have no idea what it is. So, um, so I'm here too, looking for the first time to see how I'm gonna deal with this. So it looks like there's another piece in there. I don't know if that has to come out. No, I don't think. I'm not sure if that has to come out or not.
Why did you get them from Italy?
It's the only place I could find on actually eBay that was selling them.
Oh, there's a place in Texas that sells them. Tech Select.
Okay. Uh huh. All right. Now I'll
They
come
sell
to
them.
you. So now I wonder if this piece in here I gotta take out or not. This other piece, or maybe I should watch someone else's video and see what they've done. I don't think that piece there has to come out because that's underneath the plastic tabs. I can show you better on the scope. Let me go to that.
Yeah,
Nothing like
because
keyboard
uh,
surgery.
Huh?
Adrian Black did a video on a keyboard like that, and he showed how they go in and everything.
All right. Well, yeah, maybe I have to go take a look. Okay. Let me switch to my scope view and then you can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how they come apart or go together, but
Because you see, they're like tabs here,
yep.
and then this piece can come out. Okay. So that piece does come out. I can't take it out.
Yeah, you may want to look at his video and see how it works.
See, and then I guess if I take a new one and put in there now, I'm hoping these should be the same size.
Hmm? No, you said no. Or no. Did you eat two?
And that's all it is. Is the new one just goes in. So yes, I do need to take out that piece of plastic. I do need to take out that other plastic piece. Okay, and then it works. Yeah. See, because normally it is raised because there is a spring. Each key has a spring that raises it up. So then that piece of foam is not touching the bottom, and then when you press it, it will then go and make contact. So that's all that this is. I mean, this is all. This is how this thing works. Very straightforward. The light that's bouncing off of that is real bad. So we can see that it's just about. I will have to take out this piece here. And then if we take another one, there it is there. Okay, and if we look at the thickness of it, you see that's all it is. It's just a foam pad, and then it's got a little bit of. Again, and then we take this and put it down there, and it will go. The four corners should go in underneath that. And there we are. That's it. There ain't much else to it, folks. That's it.
That's what it was for. It was for the TRS-80 Model 2.
Yeah, the person that makes these in Italy, he had a little note with his.
Yeah.
And I basically,
In the private chat, I put the link to Adrian's video on
all
installing.
right, okay. And on here, he says that he originally made these for an actually compact portable computer keyboard, but then he decided to make more for other people to use, and he makes them by hand. So, and hey, it's all right. I don't mind buying from him from Italy. It gives him some actually
Yeah.
credit and help. So anyway, to go back to this now. So for me to do massive cleaning on this, I'm just gonna flip it over and let everything fall out. Okay, because they fell a lot fell out on my bench here too. So I may have to run the vacuum and clean all this up. And now I'll sit here and take out more of them. It just corroded away. I mean, this foam just deteriorated from the heat. Not a single one of them good.
From what I understand, it's for those are. I'm trying to remember who made them, but it's very common that all those pads are like gone, deteriorated to the point of not working.
Yeah, well, and now I did fire up the Lisa. I do have. I mean, I'm running that with a new build of a motherboard and the I/O board. The build of the two boards were designed by a person by the name of Alex the Cat 123. Um, but it is turning on, but I am getting a 52 error code fault. And 52 usually means something wrong with the comp chip. So I have to work some more on that issue. But the comp chip is very rare, very hard to get. But the good thing is there is a reverse engineered emulator board that you can build and put on it. And I have the stuff to build that. Well, don't think we'll get to it today, but I do have the stuff I need to build it if I need to build it. Well, and so cop chip, yes, error 52, and that cop chip controls your RTC, your keyboard, your power switch, and a bunch of other stuff. So I do need to see how to fix that. But I do get a screen. It comes on. It is nice and clear, and I get the symbol of the I/O board with an X across it, and it says 52 below it. So So yeah. Anyway, we right now I'm just getting the main stuff out. All right. So yes, lovely Lisa keyboard time. So now let's go get the rest of. Oh, that just popped right out. These plastic pieces are just popping out all over the place. I'm gonna have a mess in here to clean up later. So today I got one of my orders that I bought from overseas came in. Um, one of the items is, as you all know, I'm working on a PSU replacement board for the 2SI. So this is one of the prototypes here. This will fit right into the power supply, and then the new converter here, and the power stuff, and the connection, and the circuitry. This is a direct replacement, and I need to build this and test it and see if this is the final version, if it works. So that'll be very nice. We can have that for two SI replacements. Oh my God, these damn things are flying all over the place. Oh my God, what a mess this is.
My food has just arrived.
Huh?
I said my food's just arrived.
Okay. So I got the number pad cleared out. Oh, geez. I still got so much more to do. I'm going to mute myself for 1 minute here. I'm going to run the vacuum, so just give me 1 second. All right, so yes, I ran the vacuum. That's a bit cleaner. Oh, but one of them got sucked up. Oh boy, I hope I have enough. So now to keep on popping these out. Man, they go flying everywhere. And the other thing I got that came in was my order of 700 chip sockets. Yes, 700. Three types of actually 200 each, and then one of 100. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, was that a bad price for the sockets? I mean, all that I didn't even pay actually $100 for.
Tried to save some for other people to order, yeah?
Well, they're all there. Oh no! Don't you come in? My dog came in here and wants to start picking up all these little discs off the floor. All these
I
little
noticed.
discs that. Huh?
I was going to say, I noticed people have stopped making the RAM kits now for the Compact Max.
The RAM kits.
Yeah, you used to be able to. I know you can buy like the stuff that you solder yourself to make. You know, like the 4 MB kit.
Mm-hmm.
But we used to have a couple of companies here in the UK that used to pre-make them, and they've stopped doing them.
Okay, companies, or you mean like people like us that collect and actually resell?
There was a couple of people locally that used to buy them in bulk, make them up, and then sell them. But they
Yeah.
don't do it anymore.
It is time consuming. I can tell you for a fact. Um, but when I buy a 72-pin sim and that has the chips on it that I need, I mean I use everything that's on the board. I even reuse all of the same actually capacitors.
Yeah,
But yes, it is time consuming to actually solder them on there. I mean it takes time. Um, I don't use the heat. I do it manually
yeah.
because I
See,
find I
capacitors
can
and stuff.
solder it better.
Capacitors and stuff I have to order individually because we don't have a console 5 here. So they don't do like the packs.
Oh, you mean for that? Yeah. Okay. But I mean, they can't ship to SEU, or it costs too much.
I can get them, it just means I have to get them individually.
No, but I mean, Console 5 will not send you kits because it costs too much.
Yeah, but it costs a fortune in shipping.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I've sent some boxes from Cayman to actually over to actually UK using just normal actually parcel post. Okay, and um, doesn't cost me much. It cost me less than $15. And usually it gets to UK within five to 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just a lot of people want to use actually express mail and the faster service, and usually not always you have to do that. And parcel post is not meant to be fast. It's just normal mail. I just
Yeah.
did a parcel post yesterday over to person in actually Germany. I just sent him his box, his board, and all that. It cost me $16, but that's it.
That's not too bad.
Okay, now it well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, granted, it can take 2 weeks to over to Germany. Okay, but still, it's just $16, and it was a SE30 reloaded board, so we know the size and the weight, so you can see. I mean, you can put quite a bit of actually capacitor kits in a box that size, and
Yeah, I'm just
you see. So I mean, I just don't get it why. I don't get it why
yeah,
it's got to cost so much. So
console 5 want $45 just to ship out a tantalum cap kit for an SE30.
Wow.
They must have
Maybe
some
Martin,
kind
what I
of
need to
like.
do is, huh?
I think you have to spend like over a certain amount to get it produced.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, maybe I need to order those for you and have them sent to my house in Florida. Bring them down to Cayman, and then actually ship them from here to you.
Yeah,
It'll be
I'm gonna
cheaper.
add that. Yeah, I'm gonna add that analog board and the power supply kit to it and see if it makes a difference. Because I can't order the PSU yet because I don't know what PSU is going to be in
Mm-hmm.
it. But I
Mm-hmm.
do have a Sony one here. It's from an SE30, so I suppose I could order a cap kit for that.
But the actually SC30 is, I mean, really not that many different types of caps. I mean, most of it is 4716s.
Yeah,
You got that. You got that one 1050, or that one, or is it 150? I think it's 1050. And
they're
then and
mostly
then you got the
47.
two axials. You got the 470 and the SE 220. That's it.
Yeah,
You see, something like that. And because of the amount of SE30s I don't buy the kits. I buy them. I buy I buy the caps in bulk from actually Mauser,
yeah.
and I'm done with it. You see,
They
so
don't
all
recommend
right.
that you they don't recommend that you use tantalum caps now for C3, C4, C9, and C10.
Well, there are the polymer ones also.
Yeah, that's what they recommend now.
Too much changing here and there. It looks like something spilled here on the board. It's a bit different color. Beyond that, of this keyboard, I mean, it looks amazingly nice and clean. I mean, even here, these are nicely done.
Hmm.
The Keytronic makes this PCB. Well, that's one thing that this actually keyboard would have never worked the way it was. Maybe that's why I was. Could that be causing my actually 52 error? I don't think so. I don't.
I was
I
going to
can't
say
see
it
it
looks a bit
being.
crusty.
Huh? All right. So that
No, I said it looked a bit
looks
crusty.
amazing. Actually, it's not. This is very good shape.
No, not the board. The foamy things that you were pulling out.
Oh yeah. Those old ones are. It would have never, and not a single key would have ever worked. Not a single one would have ever done anything. The way that looked. So anyway, okay. Well, let's start putting in some foam pad. Yeah, as you can see, I got a buttload of foam pads here. Sorry that the light's going to shine very bad off of them because of what they are.
Are these not something that you could have made yourself?
Um, I don't know if I could have. I mean, this is perfectly round, the right size, and everything, and with that with this harder coating on the back here to make it stick in.
I mean, I think what I would have done is I would have found a hole punch that was the right diameter and then just done that.
Yeah, if you can buy a sheet that's got this exact same type of thing on it, or somehow I don't know how he makes them. Okay, so
Is
let's
that
go back to
is
the
that?
scope.
I was going to say, is that silver on the back of it
Is,
conductive or not?
is it what? Yes, it is. Yes, it actually has to be for it to.
So I suppose it's just like a conductive sheet that is just glued to foam.
Yep.
I suppose it is something you could make. Maybe I've worked out their trade secret. Maybe they're just sat there with a hole punch, just stamping them out.
Well, that's what this guy said in the note that he included, was that he makes these by his hand. He doesn't have any machines to actually help him.
The
Um,
size
um,
is odd, so a standard
yeah,
hole punch won't work. You have to use a custom sized hole.
yeah. I mean, you can like order. You know, like the squeeze the single hand squeezed hole punches. You can
Yeah,
order
now they don't
sizes.
have them. They don't have them in the right size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this thing is it's a very strange size.
Yeah, I was talking to the guy that from Texelec because he sells them also, and he said that getting the exact right size was the most difficult part, and they actually had to have a custom punch made for them.
Yeah. I suppose once you've got the custom punch, you can just whack as many as you out as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now I'm just gonna put them in, and then I'll go through and push them all down.
I wonder why Apple decided to use foam instead of proper keycaps.
The keyboard was made by who was it? I can't remember.
This is
You just said
Keytronic.
Yeah,
Keytronics.
The
it's an early Keytronics design, and a lot of systems back then used it.
It makes it makes a very quiet keyboard.
Yeah,
Okay, and it makes it
very nice
very
feel.
yeah. It gives it a nice feeling typing on it.
Yeah, because several the Tandy Model 2 used it. Several different terminals used it.
Compact.
Yeah, Compaq used it. Yeah, I mean it was pretty pervasive.
Oh, so pretty universal then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it like that before, so it's the first for me.
Yeah, it was one of the first lower cost keyboard designs that didn't use individual switches, so it was a significant fraction of the cost, because back then individual key switch keyboards could cost you on the upwards of $80 to $150, and back then that was a real chunk of money. That was a real wad of bacon.
I can imagine.
And I mean, because you got to remember that back in the 70s, an average middle class person's income was like $250, somewhere between $200 and $300 a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, in the 70s?
Yes.
God, that seems like a lot of money.
Huh?
That seems like a lot of money back then.
Not really. I mean, my parents bought their house in 77, I think it was, and their mortgage was $198 a month.
Yeah, it was a whole different.
I was going to say that now.
Yeah.
It was a whole different pricing structure then.
Yeah, I think do the discs go under the clips or no?
Yes, yes. That's what you see me pushing in now.
Ah, it looks like you're just pushing the foam under the clips, not the
No,
actual
you see,
disc.
I'm pushing that bottom disc
Ah,
underneath.
okay.
Oh, so they're
So the bottom disc goes under the clips, but the top
yeah.
disc.
Right, right.
Yeah, I didn't realize they had discs both sides. I thought it was
Let
just
me
Yeah.
see if
top.
I can. Let me see if I can show it better in this one here. Hold on.
Yeah, now that you said it, I can see it.
Yeah.
When Adrian was doing it, it wasn't as clear.
Okay, so you can see here. Hold on.
Yeah, I saw you take the discs out, so I guess those are similar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Yep.
makes sense now. It's a very clever idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I get to play with chemicals.
I'm trying to keep the focus good, guys, but it's very hard
It's all right.
because different heights and how I have to move it around. I mean, but really, right now, I don't need to keep this that size anymore. We can go to like this, so then we can at least see what y'all are doing too.
Hi, I'm blurry.
Yeah, I'm about to play with some uh, acetone.
Oh,
Acetone is my friend.
Uh,
I'm just gonna wait for my food to go down before I attempt to drag that Mac downstairs.
Let me see here. Justin is doing a stream tonight.
Yeah,
I
he's
get to
working
play
on
with the thick gloves.
the Apple II clone.
He's working on the clone tonight or the other one.
Yeah, Adam sent him some stuff to repair the floppy drive. I think he was trying to fix on the last stream.
Okay. All right. So this surgery here on this keyboard is going to be very time consuming because I got to push down each and every individual foam pad.
I didn't. I don't know if you know this, but it's International Hot and Spicy Food Day today.
That not for me. If I eat too much of that, I get a massive heartburn.
I only know that because it currently tells me that in Windows.
So I guess I have to connect. I mean, I have to put these under the clips because when they actually spring on the other side, pulls the plunger back up. It
Yeah.
has to remove this pad from making contact with the circuit board, with the PCB.
Mm-hmm.
So hence why it's got to be why that piece has to be under the clips, or else it cannot raise it.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to go and grab my Mac.
Okay. But luckily, it's not too difficult to push these under. Okay, the number keypad is all done. None of those falling out. And if you all want to see how much this thing moves, okay, so here's the key, so when I do push it, it does move quite a bit. Hold on. My cables are in the way here. Okay. So we can see the key. Oh, it does move quite a bit. Interesting. Whole different way of doing keys. All right, now let me put in some more foam pads and then we will continue locking them in place. Foam keypads, who would have ever thought of that? Bring back the foam keypads and the keyboard, people.
What I think is interesting is keyboard that my son gave me, or no, keyboard my son wanted me to fix and clean out. Um, what it actually had was little LEDs in it and LED sensors. And when you push when you push down on the key,
Mm-hmm.
it would disrupt the LED from shining on the sensor, and that's how it would uh, indicate a pre-key press, which I thought was rather interesting.
That that is a very interesting way. I mean, yeah, no matter how you look at it, any type of key is going to need something to interrupt or cause the actually state change.
Yeah, some that causes a state changes is all you need. And I thought that was a rather interesting way because I mean it's because there's no physical contact, make break contact, they don't wear out. There's no switches to wear out.
True.
So you're only limited by the life of the electronics, which LEDs and LED sensors can last technically
Forever.
forever.
Yep.
It's warm. It's wet.
Folks, I'm sorry this is boring, but I just have a lot of keys I need to push under. So, and a bunch more there done. Oh yeah, yesterday I started putting my Lisa back actually together, and around 10 o'clock I finished as much as I was going to do that. Then this morning I got up and I tested it, plugged it in.
Yay! Time to play the Dremel.
I have a MacBook Air. I also need to replace the keyboard for someone. So I don't know when I'll get to that. I might do a stream about fixing that one. So anyway. Been watching some videos on how to do it because I need to learn. I've never done it. So 2017 MacBook Air, and I bought just the keyboard, not the whole top cover, just the keyboard replacement. Wasn't too much at $40 some. Okay. Who's there? Anyone? Oh, it's just 2 people watching. Not too many, but if you're watching, thank you. I do know this is boring stuff. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you got good company with Martin and Soupy and me.
He's back. I'm out of breath, but I'm back.
How is the weather? You're on actually your side today, Martin.
-3.
What is it?
-3. It's very cold.
-3. Wow.
Okay. I need some RAM for this. Okay.
Joaquin, who was working on this power supply board, messaged me and told me about this a fault on it. Let me see here. Yeah, R1 and R2 are swapped around. They need to be switched. So I need to switch those two. Yes, it's correct. In schematic and board. Okay. All right. So he just told me what he told me the design fault. These two were in the wrong position. Swap them around, and then that should work. Cool. All right. Let's continue putting these keys on. Let's continue putting these foam pads on.
I just need a. What is that? It's in there. Is that a dual or a single? Damn it.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor. Okay. Getting to the end here. Not too much left to put in. I hope he sent me some extras.
Oh, I don't think that was the right. Sugar. I'll have to try and wing it with a.
I'm looking to put in all the rest now.
Sorry?
I'm looking to put in all the rest of the pads in the sockets, and then I'll have to lock them in place. Oh yes, he did send me plenty of extras. Okay, I have them all in the keys in the places they need to go.
Two. Try that one.
So when you're typing with a foam keyboard, it should be real nice and smooth.
Right. Let me shut this down.
Okay. I'm doing the last row now, almost at the end. At least this wasn't as much as time consuming. I was fixing a keyboard for a 128 or a 512. Those when I need to fix them and I need to take it apart. I need to unsolder every single key switch and take them out. Test each individual one, clean them, and then solder them back in there. Okay, that should be all of them. Let's flip it over and see if any fall out. Nope. All are being held. They're all in there.
Good.
Beautiful. You see, and there is a spring that goes on, and then the key itself. So, all right. So now, if we were to put this back, I want to get 2 screws back in. I want to get one opposite corners here. And these are some black screws that go in from the keyboard side. I'm sorry, you can't see. All right, now I can put in these other ones. There's a total of 5 black ones that will hold. It's from this side. That's 3, 4. Five. All right, so those 5 are in. All right, now come all the other small little screws. And these go in all of these small little. This is a very nice keyboard design, I do gotta say, because I mean the lines are very nice and run very well. There are test points everywhere.
Yeah, but it has hard turns. And the problem is that the electrons don't go around the turns very well and they get backed up.
They don't go around 90-degree corners.
Yeah. They hit the wall and then stop, and then they all get backed up, and then they all have to get through, and it becomes a big traffic jam.
Bounces back, yeah.
For those that are watching in the studio audience and in the general chat, this is a joke. That doesn't actually happen.
I mean, one of the things, and as your board design things that I've done, I mean, they do say don't do 90 degrees.
Right. The reason why you don't do 90 degrees on boards is because it leaves an edge, and it could the trace could peel up because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Boy, they ran a lot, but it looks nice. It looks like a very nice keyboard. A lot easier than the 128 or 512, man. Because if I was working on that, I would have had to. Yeah, it does feel nice. It does. It gives it a nice actually spring back. Okay, that's the ground wire. Really, there's not too much to it. It just sits in here like I see this. Fine. There isn't even screws on the inside here that actually hold that down. I mean, it's just they come in from the other side and they sandwich it. I need a bigger screwdriver. Okay. There we are. Problem is, I can't really test it yet because I don't have the I don't have the booting. My machine is not booting at 100% where I can make sure this works. We've got some keypads left over. So, let me make a little bit of space here. I'm going to bring the Lisa up on this other table where I can point the camera to it. and we'll see what I can show you all what it does. Oh, you look at the mouse. It's a bit different. Supposedly, it's different from the 128. I don't know. I have never really looked at it. Don't know if it's a different mouse. Maybe those out there that know can say. Okay, that's plugged in. Now the thing with the Lisa is that it's got sensors on it, and it will not turn on without the front cover on it. So I have to push in this little switch. Now it should be coming up. Unless I don't have the one in the back in good. Oh yeah, it was coming. Okay, you see? So that's what I'm getting on it. I'm still getting that 52 error, you see? I'm getting some strange raster, some strange artifacts on the screen also. So still got some work to do, but it's giving me some actually life at least. Okay, now I want to take out the card cage. And you know what? Yeah, let me take that out. The Lisa has a card cage that's like this, a cage that's got all the cards in it. This is the I/O board, what just happened. I don't know what just happened there. Anyway, this is a rebuilt I/O board that's from Alex the Cat 123 from his actually design, and I rebuilt the board from the old one. Use a lot of stuff. This is the cop chip here that they're saying is that when I got that 52 error, that it's that chip, but could be some different things. I want to check some things on the board and that. I want to check some of my soldering work. Go through and make sure nothing is wrong and so forth. And like for example, here is a resistor pack ladder that had to be self-made because each actually resistor is a different value. Okay, so that had to be made that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resistors. There's a 7th hole there. I need to check and see. Maybe I'm missing something there. That's why this is giving problems. But I'm gonna go over this and check and make sure everything's good. So that's the I/O board. This is the original CPU board. See, so this is the original one. There's really no damage on it. There's no corrosion because there's just one cap here and then two down here, axials. But they look fine to me. So these are some upgraded RAM chips. Sorry, ROM. Some more actually resistor packs here. This white one. Not much in sockets here. Just a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4. The main processor. 5 chips in socket. So that's the CPU. And then the other 2 are the memory cards. And then you have the main motherboard that is down here on the bottom. This is also a rebuild. This is from the Alex the Cat creation. So I want to check over this also to make sure that there's no problems here. So I got some work to do here with that. I need to go over some of this and check it and make sure everything is okay. So I want to go over the work I done on these boards just to make sure that nothing I did causing any problems.
We shall see.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. But I want to go through and check just about every single capacitor, every single value, and so forth. So, but I'm gonna do the motherboard. I'm gonna do the actually I/O board first. So I'll put all these back in. Because I don't know if the problem truly is with my COP chip, because I have 3 other I/O boards here, and if I borrow their COP chip, I get the same fault on all 3. So I really don't think it is that COP chip. So I think it's something else that I have wrong. Now these are pretty neat. These are the zero force insertion actually card slots, because it's nice. You actually turn that. Now now the whole slot is open, and you can slide in your card and it'll stop, and then you turn it and it locks back into place. And then you push the rod back. Yeah, they are very neat. I mean, the thing is they don't make them no more. You can't buy them. Cannot buy them anymore. So anyway, I got some work there to do with IIsi, but we'll not be getting to that today. What I want to work on are these PSU slots. So let me find IIsi. What I want to work on is this power supply revision that we have for the SI board. So one thing Joaquin already told me I need to switch right away is these two resistors. They're backwards. Let me fix your focus. So that R2 and R1 resistors, I need to switch them around. So that's easy enough to do. It'll just take 1 second here. So on the schematic and everything, they're correct, but in the pick and place file, they were wrong. Oops. Let me get a little bit of flux here.
Okay. So we should be set up now.
Come on, heat up. Okay. So those two are now flipped around. Hot, 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 hot. And I go touch it like an idiot. All right, got a little bit of soldering work to do on this. One of the things I need to connect is the header. So hopefully this is the final total. Oh, my dog going crazy. Sorry about that. Let me see. Hold on 1 second here. power supply things are pretty straightforward. There's not much work to it. Um, just a few things to add, and then it's ready to go. It just uses these power adapters. They use just a normal Pico ATX. That's why I added this here header. So this is the old one. You see, I have the Pico ATX right here on it. I need to undo this cabling right now.
Oh, for God's sake.
Because I will reuse that one. Okay, and I need to undo. I'm gonna try to reuse everything from this one because this board here has a fault on it, so it's not working right. So I'm gonna transfer the stuff from this one over to the new PCB. We had a design flaw in the previous one. And this is the AC to DC converter. Normally this would be a brick that's outside of the machine. But to have the original look and feel of the power supply, we want to put this on the inside. Okay, so here's the new board, so these will go. It's a pretty straightforward, simple design for this power conversion. I'm not sure yet we're going to sell it as a kit. We'll probably do it both ways, sell it as a kit or sell it as a, you can send us your old power supply and we fix it. Or because there are some things you need to do to the old power supply, like you need to take off the old wiring harness because you will need that. All right, I'm not gonna put that onto it yet because I need to. This is the wiring harness that you gotta take off of your old power supply, and you gotta then solder that in place on this board. So let me undo this one for now. Okay. I got everything off the old one. I want to see how the wires here look. Want to make it eventually. These are, you may not need to solder them in. We'll provide a header. You can just slide them in like we do for the IIsi pizza box version. Pizza box version comes with a nice screw-in terminator header. This doesn't have that much at all. Where is this? Okay. All right, now to solder these into here. Nice thing is that they're all labeled black, red, orange, so then you know that is, and it follows the same layout as what is on the plug. Okay, here we see black, red, orange, so you lay them out the same way. Now you see why I would rather have pin header. Well, a screw down terminal ends. All right, that one is in. Take the next red that is next to the black. This is the hardest and most time-consuming piece of this work.
Hello, Frank. Hello, Markintosh.
Mark is on.
He is.
Mark, I'm using your new files you sent me. Shall we see if the Be Right Back is lagging or not? 1 second there. All right, let's play it. Well, let's do the like and see.
Please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
Nice.
So anyway, Mark, there it is. It looks a little bit better, I guess. That was the one you were saying that it was lagging. Yeah, I don't know why it's way off. I mean, it's not. I mean, when I play the video by itself, it's fine. I mean, if I do it again, let's just take a look and see here.
Please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
I don't know. That don't look too bad to me. What do you think? Be nice if I design these holes a little bit bigger. Okay, that's one right in. The next one in line is this one. I may have to do the same thing and thin it out a little bit. Yeah, let's thin it out. Oh, my fingers are dirty today. Well, you know, this cable came from a power supply that was really bad. It smelled bad. Every time that I heat up some of these wires, I can still smell that actually cap juice smell. It's gone into the wiring. So then what did Mark say? I already finished the IIsi keyboard. It's all done. Yes, it was the foam pads. Frank S. Hi there. How are you? Uh, I will start my Lisa soon. You mean actually start? I even turned mine on and showed what it was giving me. It's giving me error 52, which is the cop chip. But before I dive into it being a cop chip, I want to check all my work beforehand. So, and I'm not going to bore you all with that online because I need to check everything else. component and solder joint that I did on the board. I need to thin this out. This is too thick. There we go. Yeah, Mark. I did all the keypads. I mean, the old ones you have to go back and watch it, but they were trash. They were gone. Definitely history. Right, we got half of this cable just about connected. That's never gonna go in the way it is.
So I got my NAS set up. So that was fairly quick.
Working?
Yep.
Yeah, that was quick. Now that's on what type of machine did you have it on? You said
A 2010 Mac Pro.
yeah, but desktop, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just an old system that I wasn't using because I've got two Mac Pros. And one of them's only like a single processor with 32 gig of RAM, but it's got quite a bit of spinning storage in it, so I wanted to use it as a NAS.
So this is those actually. Sorry, this is
The
those
cheese grate.
actually silver ones. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got 3 of those sitting around here. I've done nothing with them. They're just so loud running.
They're good space heaters.
I don't need more of that.
Oh, I do.
All right, so half of the cable is in.
But I'm running the TrueNAS core, which is like a free open source software that you can download offline.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty straightforward to set up. I probably need to put another SSD in here for caching, but other than that, it's pretty good.
God, how much solder in that hole? Jeez. All right, so now we are to the next ones. Yellow. White.
Yeah, Macintosh. I've set up 2 user accounts, so I've got Windows systems and Mac systems. So I've set a separate one up for Mac, which runs off the SMB protocol and the NFP. So SMB for Windows and then NFP for Mac, and then it just separates the disk pools from each other. So there's 4 hard drives in there. There's about 7 terabytes in total. Half the storage is for Windows, half of it's for Mac. And then I've got 1 terabyte drive, which is like a fail-safe, just in case any of the drives break. And then I'm going to put another 120 gig SSD in there just for caching, which will just speed up the copy process. So it's a very inexpensive way of recycling some old hardware, because TrueNAS pretty much runs on anything.
And when I was downloading a lot of TV and video movies and that, I ran a NAS. I had a NAS that was on actually Linux. But once I got out of that, and because everything is on streaming now, man, it's like, so why go bother? Why go bother have it on a NAS and the time to download all that? And
It's pretty. The TrueNAS is pretty good for plugins as well. So if you want to run like a Plex media server, or you want it to run like virtual machines, you can do all that within the control panel as well. There's loads of different options.
yeah,
So within the plugin section, there's loads of community-based apps. So you can have like automated backups. There's GitLab if you're into programming. There's Grafana, which is for databases. There's a Logitech media server on there. There's a Maria database server. There is even SoundMind, which is like a universal CCTV system. The unified controllers on there. So if you run like the Ubiquiti cameras or anything like that, you can run all that stuff. So it's really, really versatile. It's a good little suite. Jellyfin as well, which is another popular media system.
a long time ago, I was running. That time it was called Xbox Media Center, but then it became Kodi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to run that, but then I got out of all that downloading and.
Will's working on his Lisa.
No, not anymore. Now this is the 2SI power supply board,
Yeah.
replacement board. The Lisa keyboard is already done and moved on.
Yeah, I must have missed some of that because I was upstairs trying to grab the Mac.
Yeah, that was putting in all those phone things. It seemed time consuming, but really it wasn't that bad, you know.
Yeah, I've just ordered one of those Pico ATX power supplies for my SE30 because there is somebody locally to us that sell them, which is pretty good. I mean, I have to assemble it and put it together, but apparently it's only like three steps, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, they're not that.
But I don't want to have loads of issues with, having to recap a power supply. So I'd rather just take, the big one out and just convert it over. I did find something to replace, because this SE had some weird video artifacting on the screen. You did say what you thought the problem might be.
Yeah, it's a. It can be a couple things. Okay, the number one is going to be video RAM, and then comes those 5 GAL chips that you can, PAL, that you can now reprogram as GAL chips. And then after that come that LS166 and the two 393s. Those also can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, so I managed to get the PALs and another thing, what they call like a video ROM chip.
Right. Yeah. Well, there is the video ROM, but then there's also video RAM.
Yeah, so I've got a replacement ROM as well, which apparently is just like a reflash chip.
Yeah.
Apparently
Yeah.
they're quite easy to do.
Yeah. I even have a video of what chip you need and actually how to make those.
So I'm going to start off with those few bits first to see. But I mean, the first thing I'm going to check is to make sure that the capacitors haven't leaked.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're generally the first thing to check. But if I don't get any joy with replacing the PALs or the video ROM, then I'm not even sure where to source video RAM from.
I bought mine off of eBay. I got some off of eBay and some from China, and they've been good. I mean, I haven't had any problems with them.
Are they like SIM based or?
No. They're like this. They are these two. These two right here.
Oh, they're socketed.
Normally not. This is a reloaded board I did, and they are socketed now.
Right.
Okay, but it's actually these two chips, and then these five right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are your pals that are now gal that I programmed. Then you have your actually 393, a 393, and a 166.
Okay.
Okay. The reason why these chips, this 166 especially, look at what sits right here by it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one here, and this one is a 253. So normally these two here get a beaten. You see, so a lot of your video issues come with these two, but then you also need to check on that board to see if it has a botch wire. Okay, that might have come loose, because there's some boards that have a botch wire that had a fault on it from factory, and they did the botch wire. If that botch wire came loose, you may have to.
I mean, I'm not an overly competent person when it comes to soldering compact Macs. So if I think it's above me, then I will be contacting you.
If you want.
Yeah. Because I've wanted an SE30 for ages, and the thing is, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
You know, if I want to mess around with a Mac, I've got an SE FD that I can tinker with here. I mean, if I want to, you know, sort of practice on, but I'd rather not do that with an SE30 because they are pretty spectacularly difficult to get hold of, especially in a good working condition.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, yeah, they can be. But the fact that we have to actually reload it, it makes it so much nicer.
Yeah, and not only that, you know, it's going to last.
In some cases, I prefer an actually reloaded board because, I mean, you're not going to have any of that corrosion that's going to be sitting there working on it. It's been building up for years.
Okay. It was due to come today, but I missed the delivery this morning because I was out. I've been at the hospital all day, so I will get it tomorrow. So once I have a look at it tomorrow, I will probably send you a message.
Okay.
And then I'll have to find out how to get it shipped to you.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at it first and see what it could be.
Yeah. Maybe if you're doing another stream this week, I can have a look at it on the stream.
Yeah. Well, today's only Tuesday. I can always do more.
Yeah. Markintosh said he did an SE30 ATX swap that JDW and one of the forums spoke about and works great. Yeah, I've heard some good things about the Pico mods. They're pretty good. It's they're good in the sense that the failure rate is less because obviously you haven't got to worry about a cap, going in your power supply and destroying anything else within your Mac. So that is a good thing.
That's basically what actually this thing here does. This actually board swap.
Yeah.
A lot of the problem with these older SIs is that the board is so corroded, and then you also have not on the SI but more on the CI. On the
Yeah.
CI, you have got that daughter card that also takes a beating. Jeez, I need to get this last one in there. Now you see why I want to use an actually header that I can just screw in instead of having to solder all of these.
All right. I just need to shut this NAS down and move it back upstairs and plug it in so that it's going upstairs because I've got like a room upstairs, like one of the bedrooms. It's not occupied, but it's like a room on a room. But the back bedroom is where my youngest is, and because there's no like insulation in the roof, it does get particularly cold in there. So hence why the Mac Pro is going up there to help try and sustain the heat. Okay, so let's do 11 shutdown. Oh, Markintosh says he's working on the opening bits of his first episode. Oh, nice. So hopefully we're getting a YouTube video from you soon.
Let's hope so. I've been hearing that for a long time, Mark. Come on.
That's all right. I'll keep on it, Tim, until I get something up there.
We all need to keep up on him because he will actually procrastinate it.
No, we won't allow him to do that. He's in the server now. He's part of the community, so we'll keep on at him.
All right. So where are we now? We're this far with this. Now I need to put this sucker on here.
Right. I will be AFK for about 5 minutes. I will be back.
Okay, I'm here. We still got Sloopy there, yeah. Sleepy? Or did he go to sleep? Haven't seen any movement from him in a while.
Yeah, he's probably doing something or he's having a nap.
All right, Frank S. You probably left a while ago. Yeah, sorry. I haven't been keeping up with the chat. I've been working on this and can't keep on looking at the chat at the same time. So, oh yeah, Sloopy is there. Okay. Why do I put away the tools that I need all the time?
Are we going to see smoke?
Should not.
Oh,
These things are pretty straightforward.
I guess Markintosh went away. Yeah, I was in and out working on stuff, and I had to make some food. Markintosh, my question is your video done yet?
Yeah, Mark. Everyone giving you a hard time. They want to see. They want to see that video from you. Okay. Almost there. All right. I need to find. I don't remember something. I need to find an old picture on my phone here to see how this goes.
And if you need to be pushed and annoyed to get it done, I'm the person to do that. I used to be a single parent of 4 kids, so I know how to be annoying and obnoxious.
Mark, you found your match. So not only are you gonna have me on you, you're gonna have these other two also. So come on, you need to get a video out there. All right, let me
What's
see
the
my
video
old
about
photos
anyway?
here. Oh God, how far back am I gonna have to go to find this? I'll let him say it. I know, but I'll let him say it.
It's about your battery bombed Power Mac 7100. Hmm. When was the when did you start fixing it?
Um, I'm still looking for my
Okay,
picture. I
so
need
back
my
in May, so it's May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 8 months. Okay, so standard is then ordering time, install, fix up, clean up. Okay, so basically what you're saying is that uh, your video should be ready for release on January 25th. Oh, yesterday? Okay, then 29th? And how bad is it battery bombed?
All right, folks. I'm just looking for a picture here that I need to find for me to find a certain wiring.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
And it's not a spoiler, it's a preview. I know how I can motivate you. Once a day, I'm going to tell you a joke. And at first, you're going to laugh. But then you're going to quickly discover that the jokes are so bad that you want them to stop. So,
The only way they'll stop is if you release a video.
yes. So, your joke for today is I saw an ad for a coffin and I thought, that's the last thing I need.
Right. Plugged in upstairs. The question is, can I see it?
Probably not if you're downstairs.
Well, I meant on the network.
Okay. Well,
Well, if it's a network, yes. If it's a not work, no.
Well, I can't see it yet, but I've only just switched it on, so. Question is, do I have to plug it in the right connection?
where did I put the screws? Here they are.
Last seen 5 minutes ago. Oh boy.
Okay, so there's the power supply built. Everything in there. Now I gotta put this piece here.
I'm gonna have to reboot it.
I have a friend of mine that just stands around. He's always in the way. We just call him Wally.
Okay, so look how nice and neat. Isn't that a nice replacement?
Purdy.
All nice and new and modern and good. Okay, so you have a Pico ATX here connected to the AC DC converter. AC and then DC, and then you've got your normal power coming in still like a normal. So when you do close this up, and it looks like a normal power supply. I mean, you don't have nothing to tell you that it's not a normal power supply.
fact that it's
So-
not leaking and it actually works?
Huh?
You said there's nothing to indicate it's not a normal power supply. Sure it is. It's not leaking.
Right, yeah,
and it
there-
actually works.
No, but a lot of times when you use a Pico ATX, you have to have a power brick, and they put that outside. So then you can't use these. You got to change. This has got to change and be something different. But now I still need to test it. Okay, so just gotta give me a minute here. Let me pull down an SI machine.
Ooh, smoke time.
I know. Let me see where my SI is.
Smoke test.
SI right there. I have one right there.
There's one sitting right over there.
I need to get- Yeah, but that's on your side. I have one on the shelf here. So. That's an SI there.
Bloody demons, no.
Yeah, there. Another SI, I don't need a matter for. Let's hope we don't. Let's hope we don't get a smoke.
Ooh, it's been nice and recapped.
This one, yeah, this one is a good working one.
You just need a one of Ron's battery replacement boards.
I actually have those, but nah, I use these things. Oh, where did I move them?
Oh, the ones that go into the socket.
Yeah, that go in like actually this.
It's
Yeah.
not a good sign.
Yeah, because the SI needs a battery in order for the video to work.
It does not need it. I can guarantee you that.
Full money back guarantee.
The only thing that the SI needs is that the blue SCSI has to have power for it to work, not the battery. Battery got nothing to do. I turn on this SI all the time and never have a battery in there. Let me make sure this is still a normal power supply. Yeah, this power supply hasn't even been. What setting I need this at? SI 145 will actually work. Okay. All right, last time the problem I was having with the board was that it was not staying on. It would turn on, but it wasn't staying on. See, it's doing the same thing again. It doesn't want to stay on.
Those things have a CUDA chip?
See, it was the same problem I was having. It's got an egret, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see that there shouldn't be any problem with it. It should work fine without any problem.
Why is this not working?
Maybe it just has performance anxiety and it knows it's on video.
Nah, that thing with video. I mean, here, let me change this out and I'll show you. Where did I put it? Right. All right, so here's the original power supply. Okay. I don't have battery. And the power supply doesn't even want to work.
Technology's done.
Yep, it has performance anxiety. Stage fright.
You have to take the bowl out and put them noodles away.
I thought you were doing the dishes. No, I guess I'm doing the dishes. Because that look says I'm doing dishes.
Put water in there at least.
I'm cooking and I'm doing the dishes.
Yeah.
I might have to recap this original power supply. There. Okay. You see, so it doesn't really need battery to turn on or give you video. It's giving me video already. So the SI does not need the battery. The only thing it needs is actually SCSI. It does not give you power over the SCSI cable. So you have to use power for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just waiting for it to boot up. There it goes. You see? So it does not need battery for the SU video.
Yeah, I used to have several of them that needed a battery, otherwise they wouldn't get video.
It actually shouldn't for the video. It should not need it for the video.
Yeah.
If it does, then there's something else wrong.
Never had a problem with them as long as they had a working battery in them.
See, it's up there. It's up. Here, let's go do some sounds.
Eep. Eep, eep, eep.
See, so and that's without a battery. There's no battery in this, so.
Mark.
Okay, so we know the board works.
On the screen.
He wants me to do what?
He wants you to clap your hands on the screen so you can see the sync.
There is a lag, yeah. There is a lag. See, now I'm going to open. There's a lag. Close. You see, so there is a lag. See, that was the same problem we were having with the, and I honestly think what my problem is with this power supply is this cable. It's got so much cap juice gunk in it. You see, and that's why it doesn't want to stay on. See?
Now you broke it.
So something with the no, well, something with the circuitry coming back. It's not coming back good through. So I'm gonna find another cable and I'm gonna change that and see, because I think that's where the problem sits. Because the whole unit between the AC to DC converter and the Pico is working.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just the signal coming back from the board to the Pico to actually stay on is where it's messing up. So I need to find another one that I can. Thing is, I don't have that many of these cables, and that's the problem. It's
All right. I'm going to get out of here because I need to go get some other stuff done.
okay.
Have a good one.
All right, Sleepy. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, anytime that there's a stream coming from me, you're always welcome to join, man. No matter what.
All right.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna let words and that impact me.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good
All
one.
right,
And,
Sleepy, all the best. Take care.
have a good
All
one,
right.
Mark. And
Thank.
Josh. All right.
All right. Thank you. See you later. All right. That means now I gotta watch the chat. Let me let Joaquim know that this is still not working too well. Uh,
Oh, Sleepy gone?
yeah, yeah, he had to go. Plus, I mean, I need to go too in about 30 minutes. I got about 30 minutes left because I need to go see my mom. She injured her back, so she's not in the best of shape.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, I visit mom every afternoon around 5 o'clock or so. All right, I'm gonna do something here that is probably not the best to do. Not the one I need. I have to find the other adapter. Oh, I need to find one other thing. Where do I have it? Where do I have it? Is it this one? This is the 10-pin adapter, but it's still not the. This is the one Joaquin sent me. You see, this is keeping it on. This is what makes him believe that it's this cable has got so much corrosion in it that it's not working well. I need to find a different one, or I need to make my own cable and test out and see.
I've
See,
never
because
liked
the board
those.
would, yeah, I don't like them either. But what can I do? I mean, that's the thing. It's see, it's up and working. It's actually staying on. I mean, that's. I mean, you can't see it, but this is running off of a Pico. I mean, is it?
Oh, it's inside the.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I got this cable's got something wrong with it, so I need to find another one and replace this. Okay, but this is to show that the concept here works.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, it's just I have this short right now. I mean, that's the problem. That's why I was just testing something there. So if I plug this in here, I mean, that's running from a Pico, although you can't really see it. You see, it's a Pico powering it.
Yeah, it's clever. So the rest of the power supply isn't being used then?
Well, this is the AC to DC converter that I put in. I just got a shot
Yeah.
from that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've just seen it.
Okay, so there is an AC to DC converter that's inside the frame here that is new that we added. Okay, I mean this is the AC to DC converter device. You buy these ready made. Okay, and then this is secured to the PCB board in there, and then that's what provides power. That's what provides DC power to the Pico.
It's clever.
And then I say that's it. Okay, because normally when you have a Pico, right, that's your ATX Pico, right, Martin? Don't you have a power brick outside?
Yeah, with the one with the SC30, there's like weird fuses, like these.
Yeah, but no matter what, you're gonna have a power brick outside.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like a barrel jack.
Right. Yes. Well, for me not to modify the case and remove these, we took the guts of a power brick and stick it inside.
Yeah, it's clever.
Okay, because that's all a power brick is. It's just actually AC coming in on this side, and then over here DC coming out, going to an actually barrel jack.
Yeah.
You see, so then on the ATX Pico, I did away with the barrel jack, connected directly, and put everything inside the case. You see.
Yeah, the kit that I've ordered, you just literally take out the 3-pin power jack out the back, and they've got like a 3D printed adapter that goes in the back with a toggle power switch.
Okay, yeah, but why go do all that when you can put the power brick inside somewhere, and you don't need that brick, you don't need a barrel jack or nothing. You just connect normally like I do this. You see, that's all it is. I mean, here it is inside the case. I mean, once I can get, I'm going to change this cable around. I need to, because once I close this up, okay, to the normal person, this looks like a normal power supply.
Yeah.
But inside is a Pico ATX with a brick and everything already inside.
Clever.
You see, and you just use your normal cable that you use today, and you plug it in, drop it in there.
I suppose it keeps the aesthetics of the original Mac, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's the purpose. That's why this cable, this jack is bad. I need to replace that. So basically, it looks the same. It works the same. I mean, you just away you go. See, but it just wants to shut off. You see, it doesn't want to stay on. So I need to fix that problem. I don't know why that doesn't want to. I don't know why that doesn't want to stay on. And I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think these are the same. He's using 247s. And maybe I should do that. Use two FE47 ohm resistors instead of the 1K. Maybe that's what I should do. You see, so it basically looks the same.
Yeah.
All right, I need to pop this back out here. Just to make sure nothing here is touching. I just don't like how nasty this cable looks.
No.
Yeah, because every time that I actually heat it up, I can smell that rotten fish smell still. That tells me that the corrosion has gone way deep in it. All right, let me change this cap to a 47.
Right, I've got to take off. Will I need to put the kids to bed? So
All right. Okay, no problem, Martin.
alrighty.
I'll be watching. I'll be watching Justin a bit later. I don't know if he'll be on, but
Not sure yet. See how the evening
yeah,
progresses.
yeah. Okay, Martin. Thank you for joining.
That's
Have a
okay.
great evening.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Take care.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey there, Rudy. How are you? Yeah, Mark. That's the main thing that I'm after too. With this is for the power supply to look and feel the same as a normal power supply. See, this 100% is telling me that this wire is no good. The wire totally no good anymore. I need to find another. I need to find another one of these for me to use, and you can see if I have any junk power supplies donors that I can pull apart and use for that. Okay, Mark. I need to check and see what power supplies I have. So. I have one here. I have one here. Even this one has a bad smell. Oh. I found a junk power supply that someone sent me already, and I just took off that from it. Some of the wires I actually cut, some I was able to strip. Where's my strip? Love those automatic wire strippers. You just put it in and snap, and you get it stripped off. How much nicer these look. These I left the crimped piece on. I don't know if they'll fit in these holes. Let me see, maybe. Of course not. Nope. I have to cut them all and strip them like I did the other ones. But that's fine, because then I can get rid of some of this corrosion, because I can smell on this one also the cap juice. All right, let's strip off some more wires. I'm gonna end pretty soon too, because I gotta go to my mother's. Okay. I need to vacuum this floor a little bit. Although I got tile, I still vacuum it because it's a lot easier to get rid of all that stuff. Okay. I'm gonna come to the scope view because I'm gonna unsolder this old wire. But really all I'm gonna do is just pull it out. Ooh, smell that capture smell. Okay. Sorry if I'm not watching the chat, guys. Don't know who's all here, but I know I see 3 people watching. Those that are watching, thank you. Okay, let's see if we can get this new wire put in. Orange. Okay. I don't think that's very good and clean in there. Phew, that smell just doesn't want to. That rotten fish smell of cap juice. Ugh. I think I do need to design these holes a bit bigger, huh, you think? That would have solved all this problem. Joaquin, we gotta make the holes bigger. Yes, I know it would make more sense to put in a screw type header. A termination block. But I think most of this is because there's solder in that hole. Hunger just hit me. Let's see. Just make sure these are good and clean. Alright, let me get this orange soldered in. Really what's causing this is that there is some solder in that hole. It's stopping it from going in. There we go, I got it. Okay, let's get the next red. Not tight enough. Ah! Had the damn thing in there and it came out. I don't want stranglers. No. Okay, one more red. Here comes black. I saw some wires still in this one. Black one to put on. Yeah, I need to put larger holes, or I need to use some sort of block that has the screw down connections. So basically, solder in the block and then screw in the cable, like what I did for the CI. I stripped this one very short. Time is it? 5:05. I want to try to get this to a point I can test it before I go. Not a clean insertion, but it will do. Sorry, it's out of focus for me too because of the height of the item. Okay, so those are in. Now we got the others to put in. This one's a bit short also. some solder in there from stopping it to go in. Okay, that one is in. Not the best, but will do. Yeah, next hole's even closed up. Okay. That's green. Yeah, I'll get Joaquin to make these holes a little bit bigger. And one triangular there, but it's all right. White and yellow, last two. I'm gonna cut those off. Okay. All right. We have. All right, let's give this a shot and see. Is it gonna work or not? See, now I got a lot more room. Okay. Still turning off. Let's put that one cap back, that one resistor off. Let's switch that back around, the one that I changed. This one. I'm going to put back the original one that was there. All right, I'm just switching this around quick here. Okay. Give this another shot, and if not this time, then I'm ending this stream because I gotta go take care of different things. Okay, the converter is on. Nope. Still doesn't want to stay on. Anyway, all right, well, I'll have to get back to the schematic and get with Joaquin and see where we messed up, because something is not right there again. Hopefully it's something simple that we can fix, and just with a botch or something, or by just changing a component around instead of having to reorder some new boards. So anyway, I don't know who's all here. Rudy, if you're still here, can't stay, just popping in to say hello. Okay, all right. Mark, you're still here. Let's see, what did you say? I'm back. I wonder if a combo slightly larger hole. Weird. What the heck is it? I really don't know, because you see this this one here is another type, but it's just a board like actually this, not much else. Okay, so then we have to provide everything else. And this one here is an exact duplicate of this, and yet it doesn't want to work, which is what has me very confused. It making me wonder if maybe one of these wires that are going to the board is in the wrong spot or the wrong way. But there's only one way that can go in. There's only one way that can go in. I mean, that's the. And everything on this board is plastic, so. It just doesn't want to stay on. But when I bypass that board circuitry, it stays on. So something is not right. We need to compare it. We need to do something with it. But anyway, I'm gonna run because it's 5:18 and I have to go see my mother and then come back and keep on working on this. The only bad thing is that Joaquin is now sleeping, so he'll wake up around midnight our time. But then he's got to go to work and that. So I don't know when I'll get to speak with him to see what we can do to actually solve this problem. But anyway. Anyway, this is it for the stream. Hit that like button. Here it goes.
Please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
So now, Mark, that time it didn't seem that bad. It didn't seem to have any lag. So it seemed okay if you're still on, if you watched it. So anyway, thank you, folks, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, Mark, it looks like you're still there. Where's my mouse so I can click on this end stream button? All right, Rudy will. Martin, we'll see you. So bad. Why was it bad? Oh, not as bad. Okay, yeah, it didn't seem that bad. I mean, I don't know what it is. Let's see.
Please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
If there's anything wrong, Mark, it's just a split hair second, millisecond or something. I mean, it looks all right to me. So it looks fine. No lag at all for me. Let's see. Hands up. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be lag now. I mean, before there was a lot of lag on the internet. Yeah, so it seems okay now. So anyway, all right, folks, I'm going to end the stream and we'll talk to you all later. Bye.